In the world of high fashion, few accessories command as much attention, prestige, and astronomical price tags as luxury handbags. Today, I'm going to take you through the 15 most expensive luxury bag brands that are dominating the market right now. These aren't just bags, they're statements of wealth, taste, and status that continue to defy economic logic even as other markets fluctuate. The exclusivity, craftsmanship, and heritage behind these brands justify prices that would make most people's eyes water. Yet waiting lists for some of these pieces can stretch for years. Let's start with the undisputed titan of luxury bags, Hermes. Founded in 1837 as a harness workshop in Paris, Hermes has transformed into the pinnacle of luxury bag manufacturing. Their Birkin and Kelly bags remain the gold standard in ultra-luxury accessories, with prices starting around $10,000 for the most basic models and soaring well past $500,000 for rare editions. What makes Hermes unique is its deliberate scarcity model. You can't simply walk in and buy a Birkin. You need to build a relationship with the brand, demonstrating your loyalty through other purchases before even being offered the opportunity to purchase one of these coveted bags. The craftsmanship behind each Hermes bag is legendary. Each piece is handmade by a single artisan who trains for at least 5 years before being allowed to create a Birkin. The most expensive Birkin ever sold was the Himalaya Nautilus Crocodile Diamond Birkin, which fetched $380,000 at auction. But that record has been surpassed multiple times since, with certain rare pieces breaking the $500,000 mark. The brand has masterfully positioned itself as not just a luxury purchase, but as an investment that often appreciates in value, something few fashion items can claim. Moving to number 2 on our list, Chanel. While slightly more accessible than Hermes, Chanel bags have seen some of the most aggressive price increases in the luxury market over the past 5 years. Their iconic classic flat bag, introduced by Karl Lagerfeld in the 1980s as a modern update to Coco Chanel's original 2.55 design, has more than tripled in price over the last decade. Today, a medium classic flap will set you back around $9,500, and limited editions can command prices well above $15,000. What makes Chanel bags so expensive is the combination of heritage, recognizability, and the brand's strategic pricing strategy. The company has consistently raised prices, sometimes multiple times per year, positioning their bags firmly in the ultra-luxury category while maintaining demand. The distinctive quilted leather, chain and leather interwoven straps, and double C logo are instantly recognizable status symbols worldwide. Chanel has also been reducing their retail footprint and limiting online availability, further enhancing the exclusivity factor that drives their premium pricing. The third brand on our list is Louis Vuitton, the flagship of the LVMH luxury empire. While Louis Vuitton offers bags at various price points, their high-end custom pieces and limited editions put them firmly in the ultra-expensive category. Their iconic monogram canvas has been around since 1896, but it's their exotic leather offerings and artist collaborations that command the highest prices. The Louis Vuitton City Steamer bag in crocodile leather, for instance, retails for around $55,000. What's interesting about Louis Vuitton is their dual strategy of maintaining exclusivity while being one of the most widely recognized luxury brands in the world. Their bags are never discounted, and the company famously destroys unsold merchandise rather than risk diluting the brand through sales or outlets. The craftsmanship focus is evident in their special orders program, where clients can commission completely custom pieces, a service reserved for their most elite customers, with prices that can exceed $200,000 depending on materials and complexity. Coming in at number 4 is Dior, another LVMH brand that has seen its status in the luxury bag market soar in recent years. Under creative director Maria Grazia Chiuri, Dior has revitalized its bag offerings, with the Lady Dior, made famous by Princess Diana, remaining their flagship model. What makes Dior bags exceptionally expensive is their connection to the brand's haute couture heritage. Many designs incorporate elements of Dior's runway collections, and the brand frequently releases limited editions that sell out instantly, despite prices starting around $5,000 and climbing well above $30,000 for exotic skin versions. Dior's manufacturing process combines traditional craftsmanship with innovative design. The Lady Dior bag, for example, requires over 8 hours of handwork to create the signature canage pattern, inspired by the Napoleon III chairs Christian Dior used in his first fashion show in 1947. This blend of history and meticulous execution justifies the premium prices, which have been steadily increasing as Dior positions itself ever higher in the luxury hierarchy. The fifth brand on our list is Bottega Veneta, which has undergone a remarkable renaissance in recent years. Once known primarily for its understated woven leather intrecciato technique, Bottega has transformed into one of fashion's most coveted accessory brands. Their pouch and cassette bags became instant must-haves, with prices ranging from $3,800 for standard models to over $15,000 for special editions. What makes Bottega Veneta bags so expensive is their perfect balance of craftsmanship and contemporary design. Unlike many luxury brands, Bottega historically eschewed obvious logos, focusing instead on recognizable techniques and materials that speak to those in the know. This subtlety has paradoxically made them more exclusive and desirable. The brand's leather is sourced from specific tanneries, and each intrecciato weave is done entirely by hand, taking a skilled artisan up to 2 days to complete a single bag. This labor-intensive process, combined with the brand's current fashion insider status, justifies the premium pricing. Coming in at number 6 is Fendi, the Italian luxury house known for its innovative use of materials and playful designs. Fendi's baguette, famously described as the first it bag after its feature on Sex and the City, has seen a massive resurgence in popularity. Their most expensive offerings include the exotic skin versions of their peekaboo and baguette bags, which can retail for $25,000 to $30,000. What drives Fendi's pricing is their blend of Roman heritage — the brand has been around since 1925 — and constant innovation. Their bags often incorporate unique materials, from exotic skins to intricate beadwork and fur accents. The craftsmanship behind Fendi bags is quintessentially Italian: perfect stitching, meticulous edge painting, and extraordinary attention to detail. The brand has also mastered the art of creating collectible limited editions, collaborating with artists and releasing numbered pieces that instantly become coveted items for serious collectors. At number 7, we have Gucci, which under the creative direction of recent designers has experienced a remarkable renaissance. While Gucci offers bags at various price points, their top-tier exotic skin bamboo and Dionysus bags can easily exceed $30,000. What makes Gucci bags so expensive is their ability to blend heritage elements, like the iconic bamboo handle first introduced in 1947 due to post-war material shortages, with contemporary styling that feels both timeless and thoroughly modern. Gucci's price points are also driven by their cultural cachet. The brand has successfully positioned itself as simultaneously classic and cutting-edge, appealing to both traditional luxury consumers and younger fashion enthusiasts. Their manufacturing combines traditional techniques — many bags are still made in small workshops in Florence — with innovative approaches to materials and design. Limited edition pieces often incorporate elaborate embroidery, hand-painted elements, or semi-precious stones, all contributing to their premium pricing. Number 8 on our list is Balenciaga, which has transformed from a respected but somewhat staid couture house into one of fashion's most influential and controversial brands. Their high-end bags, like exotic skin versions of the Hourglass or limited edition city bags, can command prices from $15,000 to well over $25,000. What makes Balenciaga bags expensive is their combination of avant-garde design and exquisite materials. The brand has masterfully created bags that become cultural talking points, driving demand despite, or perhaps because of, their often unconventional aesthetics. Balenciaga has also embraced exclusivity through limited production runs and unique colorways. Their manufacturing remains centered in Italy, with a focus on selecting the finest leathers and perfecting their distinctive hardware elements. The brand's cultural impact under recent creative direction has elevated their status in the luxury hierarchy, allowing them to command ever higher prices for their most coveted designs. At number 9 is Prada, the Italian intellectual's luxury brand. Their most expensive offerings include the exotic skin versions of their classic styles, which can retail for $20,000 to $30,000. What makes Prada bags expensive is their perfect balance of innovative design and understated elegance. The brand has always positioned itself as a thinking person's luxury choice, focusing on architectural shapes and technical innovation rather than flashy logos or trends. Prada's manufacturing expertise is legendary, with many of their processes developed in-house. They were pioneers in working with materials like nylon in the luxury space, elevating utilitarian fabrics through exceptional craftsmanship. Their exotic skin bags undergo a particularly rigorous selection process, with only the most perfect skins making it into production. This commitment to quality, combined with their distinctive design language, justifies their place among the world's most expensive bag brands. Number 10 is Valextra, perhaps the most under-the-radar brand on our list, but one that serious luxury connoisseurs revere. This Milanese brand specializes in extraordinarily minimalist designs executed with uncompromising craftsmanship. Their signature Izide bag in exotic leathers can cost upwards of $20,000, while their custom order program has no upper price limit. What makes Valextra bags so expensive is their absolute commitment to perfection. Each bag undergoes over 100 separate operations performed by specialized artisans. The brand uses a unique edge painting technique that leaves no visible stitching on the exterior of their bags, creating seamless architectural pieces. Valextra deliberately maintains a low profile, with minimal advertising and limited distribution, creating a true if you know luxury experience that justifies their premium pricing. At number 11 is Moynat, one of the oldest French luxury leather goods houses, founded in 1849 but recently revived under LVMH's Bernard Arnault. Their Réjean and Gabrielle bags in crocodile can exceed $40,000. What makes Moynat bags so expensive is their extraordinary attention to detail and use of traditional techniques that have largely disappeared elsewhere. Each bag requires up to 20 hours of handwork, with artisans using tools and methods that date back to the 19th century. Moynat's exclusivity also drives their pricing. They have fewer than 20 boutiques worldwide and maintain extremely limited production. The brand emphasizes discreet luxury with minimal exterior branding. For collectors seeking something beyond the usual status symbols, Moynat offers both heritage and rarity, justifying their position among the most expensive bag brands in the world. Number 12 is Loro Piana. Primarily known for their unparalleled cashmere, but also creators of some of the world's most expensive bags. Their inside-out bag in crocodile can cost up to $50,000. What makes Loro Piana bags so expensive is their fanatical devotion to using only the finest materials in the world. The brand controls its entire supply chain, from sourcing the raw materials to the final finishing touches. Loro Piana's bags reflect their clothing philosophy, understated perfection rather than obvious luxury. The craftsmanship focuses on making every interior element as perfect as the exterior, with attention to details that most brands would consider excessive. This pursuit of absolute quality rather than marketing or trend chasing positions Loro Piana as a true ultra-luxury brand. Number 13 is Loewe, the Spanish luxury house revitalized under creative director Jonathan Anderson. Their most expensive pieces, including exotic puzzle and flamenco bags, can retail for $25,000 to $35,000. What makes Loewe bags so expensive is their unique combination of traditional Spanish leather craftsmanship and innovative design. The brand maintains workshops in Madrid where techniques dating back to the 19th century are preserved and evolved. Loewe's pricing also reflects their position as luxury outsiders who have become insiders. Their perspective is distinct from the French and Italian traditions, offering collectors something different, yet equally refined. The brand's leather expertise is particularly renowned, with special tanning and treatment processes that create distinctive textures and finishes found nowhere else. At number 14 is Bulgari, primarily known for jewelry but also creators of some extraordinarily expensive bags. Their Serpenti Forever bags in exotic skins with gemstone embellishments can exceed $100,000. What makes Bulgari bags so expensive is their jewelry approach to handbag creation. Many pieces incorporate precious metals, genuine gemstones, and techniques borrowed from fine jewelry making. Bulgari's manufacturing combines Italian leather goods expertise with jewelry-making precision. Many of their most expensive bags are created in extremely limited quantities, often fewer than 5 pieces worldwide. This extreme exclusivity, combined with the intrinsic value of the materials used, justifies their ultra-premium pricing. Finally, at number 15 we have the Row, founded by Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. Despite being a relatively young brand, the Row has established itself as a serious ultra-luxury contender. Their exotic skin, Margot, and classic shoulder bags can cost $30,000 to $40,000. What makes the Row bag so expensive is their absolute commitment to quality over branding or trends. The manufacturing of the Row bags takes place in small workshops in Italy and France, with the brand reportedly working with some of the same craftspeople as Hermes. Their designs emphasize perfect proportions and functionality rather than decoration, appealing to a sophisticated client who values discretion. The Row has also embraced a deliberate scarcity model, with limited production and distribution, ensuring their bags remain exclusive despite growing demand. What's fascinating about this current moment in luxury bags is how these brands navigate the paradox of growth versus exclusivity. Many are owned by large conglomerates with shareholders demanding increased sales, yet their prestige depends on maintaining an aura of rarity and inaccessibility. The most successful brands on this list have mastered the art of saying no to customers, whether through waiting lists, purchase requirements, or limited production, while simultaneously expanding their global footprint. Looking ahead, we're seeing several trends in the ultra-luxury bag market. First, there's the continued rise of investment buying, with certain models treated more as alternative assets than fashion items. Second, there's growing interest in provenance and sustainability, with clients asking more questions about sourcing and manufacturing ethics. Finally, there's the emergence of digital ownership through NFTs and virtual fashion, creating new categories of luxury and collectability. What these 15 brands share is their ability to transform function into desire, practical items into objects of extreme aspiration. In a world where almost everything is available on demand, they've mastered the art of making people wait, pay, and still feel grateful for the privilege. That psychological mastery, as much as the craftsmanship or materials, is what truly defines luxury now. Whether you're a serious collector or just fascinated by the psychology of luxury, these 15 brands represent the pinnacle of what's possible when craftsmanship, heritage, and marketing converge. The question isn't just whether these bags are worth their astronomical price tags, it's why we find ourselves wanting them despite knowing the answer.